Hello folks and welcome back to Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. As always, of course, I'm Falcon, your host. And we are here to meet Yennefer in Harvik, the real town on the same island that we were on before, with Freya's garden and whatnot. Wants us to meet her for something that's apparently really important to her. Oh, she's no, it's funny that the quest marker is pointing me like over toward them, so she's all here. Kind of silly.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Djinns. These two have a history with djinns. In fact, it is a djinn. I think I've talked about this before, but it is a djinn that led them to get together. She was after a djinn once upon a time, and her attempts to capture the djinn ended up in a city being badly damaged, and they had kind of encountered each other previous to this, and she actually had hired Geralt to help her. And in the whole process of this thing, you know, djinn being a genie, basically, there was a wish, you know, it had a series of wishes, and the other wishes were made. And part of trying to contain the situation that ended up erupting, the city was being attacked by the djinn. It was like out of control, and crazy stuff was happening. Geralt made a wish, and that wish, more or less, was for Yennefer to always be in his life, or something along those lines. I don't remember the specific wording of the wish. That is essentially what it was, you know, for them to have, you know, be attracted to each other, more or less. And that led to, you know, their long relationship and everything that has happened since then between the two of them. So I find it interesting that she's trying to find a djinn for information on djinns. Why are you interested?
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
Do you know for a fact that you had one? Oh, no.
Nowhere to look for the mage and the djinn?
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast of Hindarsfjall, just before a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably fish food, and the djinn escaped.
Not necessarily. But even if it is so, I'll not give up without seeing some evidence. Will you help me? I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Oh, will you now? Just how grateful will you be? No. No. Fine. I'll help.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Oh, very well. I also find it curious that it is called The Last Wish. The Last Wish being the book.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
All that
I
happened.
have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Oh, please, Geralt. Like, there's any chance in hell you need to help Yennefer. Come on.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
You say burned, but then you kind of burned me back, so.
Something I've always wondered. What do you do?
Hey, I'd love to talk to you. Where are you going? Can't talk to you, keep moving.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Yeah,
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
No. Whee! Well, that was kind of weird. Didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Loading.
Geralt, how long must I wait? Are you ready to sail?
Well, I thought I was. Okay, am I actually in the fucking boat now? Where am I supposed to go? Ah. Okay, sit down. Okay.
Not sure this Jinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course.
But we left the
Dandelion almost
town.
lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Assad I cried a Rithorn.
That was a terrible
Ready.
idea.
Careful down there.
Alright. Away we go!
How's your bath? Water warm enough for you?
Jump in, see for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Seawater wreaks havoc on my complexion. Just find the wreck.
Why? You were kidding when you said that, too deep. More than a little too deep. The drowners. Oh, I already have my thing out. Missed. Prepare for some kids, drowner. Actually survived a hit. Did they die with a single
How's it
single
going?
shot?
And you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
I wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck in the cavern. I'll look inside.
We're pissed off, hungry drowners. Would that count? Oh, I doubt it. Okay, anything down here? There's a boat.
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners.
Yeah, drowners.
Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. Then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Not the right ship, you say. I'll come up when I feel like it. I have a feeling there's goodies down here. Okay. I think that was some sort of, forge item. Say so, game? Ah. Ocean upgrade. Worthwhile. Even if we didn't find the ship we were strictly looking for, it's gonna be definitely worthwhile. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to actually swim down here normally. Or at least not for long enough to do much anyway. Without her little spell. They wouldn't have that long underwater. I guess it's the bodies of the drowners. sit down again.
Where to now?
Wherever the needs take us.
Okay.
Say we find the Jinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace? And a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn? Have we moved on to attacking?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You learn.
Indeed, you will. I'm pretty certain that I know what her wish is going to be, but I'm not going to spoil it.
Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there.
Okay, we're on a roll. Alright. Down we go. Oh. Really deep.
Found
The
a
other one was
wreck.
deep.
It's been here a while. What's rotted?
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the Mage's ship.
Feeling it's not.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn bearing Clan Himari symbols.
No indication if that helps us.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Himari symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
Arrows stuck in the side, the kind Pharaoh folk use. Arrows stuck in the side, the kind Pharaoh folk use.
Oh, there was more loot. Things up here.
A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skelliger.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimon man, so he was from Pharaoh. Men from Pharaoh attacked this ship. Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Himai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here.
Looking to see if I see any more goodies, but it doesn't look like it. I was hoping for another test with something good, like another potion recipe or something, but it seemed be happening for us particular time. I see something.
Got a chest. Really old. Must have fell off the wrecked log. Now that's what I call war booty.
Have you found the Jinn?
No, but I found something that could be just as valuable to me as the Jinn is to you.
What? What did you find? I didn't see anything in there that looked valuable. Saw some junk. Lots of junk. Don't get me wrong. I sell junk to make lots of money, but still mostly junk. Seriously, what did we just pick up that you apparently think was so good? Shitty chest plate. Pick that up. And yeah, that was basically it. So no, that's not that big. Other than, you know, some potential money, which actually isn't terribly valuable to me either, to be honest with you. Not like we actually need money.
Getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up there. Most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember. Though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
Who would? This is
Something strange about those ones.
And there's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
Okay. Big ass chunko, big ass chunk of ship down here. I don't even see it now. Oh, the thing. Was. Did I sink?
See something?
I didn't
Something
sink.
doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must
Why?
see it.
Diving in after all.
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I see Fulcia Badem ein Eichte Illivaid. That is no I see Fulcia Badem
Surgical
ein
precision.
Eichte
No
Illivaid.
conventional weapon could do this.
But that is no crater. Fine. Don't want any of you. Junk.
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same thing that cut the skeleton.
It was a portal.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Silver. Pearl-encrusted cutlery. Should belong to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
Okay. But, oh my. Oh, it's the front of the ship. Can I not search this? Can't search it. Examine the piece, the giant freaking. Damn it! Should not have picked the seal up.
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same thing that cut the skeleton.
Okay, well, it apparently isn't going to let me examine the boat. Annoying, because it's like the most interesting part of the whole venture. Okay, swimming back up. Oh. Know what that was. Alright, so here's
Only
the
found
seal.
half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2.
He doesn't like being teleported. I have a feeling we're about to end up someplace like horrifying.
3.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this gin?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Why do you want the power?
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that Jinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Kind of
I
understand.
get it. You want to know what'll happen if magic no longer binds us.
I want to know if when the Jinn's magic is gone, if we've any magic left of our own.
What if I don't want to? Alright, let's do it.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see, we're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
We are on top of a mountain. A hell of a mountain, too, by the way.
Seems Amos was
Where
quite...
the fuck are we? Like, specifically, where are we actually? Ooh. That's useful, because I need to go to this location and search some shit.
eccentric,
Stay here.
asking the Jinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
No doubt deliberately. Assuming I can actually get off of here, I would like to go... Oh,
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
You
yeah,
have to decide how to read it.
you probably would do it that way. too. I wish that Geralt would disappear from my life. Kapoof! There's no more Geralt. Like, you would. You would, wouldn't you? Hey, that right there is where I want to go after this. If I can figure out a way to get there without dying. I get off the top of this mountain. Don't know if that'll be a thing. But if it is... I wonder what that is. Facing that direction. Oh, that's that weird building that I didn't know what it was before. I want to see part of it. But I kind of want to check that out too, just because it looks like...
We should explore the ship.
That looks like some remarkably fresh blood, considering this thing's been here for God only knows how long.
Nothing here. Nothing interesting.
Pair of scissors. Why would I even want to look at a pair of scissors? Checked out of a pair of scissors. Pair of fucking scissors. Come on. Really. Why would you even look at it? Okay. Here. Still don't see nothing. Gotta go down into the hole. But we'll find...
Wonder what this means.
What do you know
Wonder what this means.
about what means?
Interesting.
That... Horse hide... No, actually, no. Book I don't want. Oh, not gonna help me any. Don't sell for anything. I don't have time to read them. Frankly, terribly, the desire to. Do a lot of reading in real life, but don't have that kind of time. Out in recording.
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them.
Or like slid whatever the hell that was and ground the body into paste.
Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Wonder what this means. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the Jinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even. And the Jinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you.
Yeah. That's a good
If he
body.
died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him.
Likely.
Behold.
Very likely, in fact.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
I like your ideas. They go poorly.
Nothing here.
Wait, why can't
Nothing
you search
interesting.
these scenes? They're clearly nothing of interest.
Nothing here.
Doesn't look what that's supposed to be back there. You don't waste space on ships, so I don't know what this is supposed to. Maybe this is the rudder mechanism? Might be the rudder mechanism. Kinda looks like it would be. Surprised that it's open like that, though. Oh yeah, it definitely is. There's the ropes coming down from the steering wheel to turn the rudder. Cool that they added that in, though, that you can actually see that.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jinn, Rif Kaishta Ein Gaia, Kaishta et Disclair, Devirid me Castle.
Did I mention last time she tried to do this, it destroyed most of the city? Yeah. Sound hardly displeased.
Take it you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to
Oh,
trade
good.
places?
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning.
Actually remarkably easy. Well, I'm still making a pounding, though. There we go. Got him. Look at these swords. They're pretty badass.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Jinn can remove another Jinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Well, we beat it.
We've improved. Last time we tamed a Jinn, we destroyed half of Rind.
Yes, we make a good team. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
The difference is?
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought... you'd become a stranger to me, that I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Alright, now this is basically where you have to decide if you wanted to be with her or not. Now, unfortunately, because I've already decided that I want to be with Triss, we've already done the whole, stuff with Triss, if I tell her, if I try to be with her, it actually ruins it for both of them. Like, I can't be with either one of them. So I have to tell her that I don't want to be with her anymore. I think. It might still be possible for me to tell her that I love her, but that we can't not continue anything. But I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go with 2 because I don't want to ruin the whole Triss thing. So.
Sorry, Yen, but magic's gone for me.
Truly? But how is that possible? I still feel the same. You should too. I don't understand. What does this mean?
Means the Jinn granted your wish.
Right. Fine. Good. Glad we got that over with. We know where we stand, at least. Naught left for us here. Let's go.
Wait. Magic's gone, true, but that doesn't mean I don't like spending time with you. Let's sit a while.
Or Yen. Oh no, did you teleport us both? I wanted to stay there, yeah. Be there. Teleported us both. That would make sense. I actually don't know if it's even possible to get off that mountainside without killing yourself, so I suppose it probably doesn't make much of a difference, but
Next time we go on horseback.
geez,
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
yeah.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima.
I'm not going to talk to him. Talk?
Yen, what happened back there?
Please, Geralt. There's nothing left to say. I'm off.
Me too. I'll collect Uma from the Baron, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can. Farewell.
So long, Yen.
Just walk away and go through a portal. It looked like you went through a portal to me. Stand in front of me.
Geralt?
Me and Triss.
Yen, can we talk?
Why? So you can ask me if we can remain friends despite all?
No, I mean...
Come now, Geralt. I know you. Well enough to know exactly what's going on with you and Triss. Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to, intervene, but I believe I'll let it lie this time. How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation, yet instead of enjoying the show, I went and did your job for you.
He's
Seems
like,
so.
yeah, pretty much.
But now, enough of this maudlin business. We've something to do, remember?
Okay.
Thanks, Yen.
Yes. Where the fuck are we? Oh, we're back in old. Okay. Sure. Alright, folks. Well, I think that actually is just about the end of most of the stuff, at least, to do here in Skellige. Now, there's a couple things I have to do back in the mainland. obviously we have to, you know, continue the main quest, but we also need to go to Novigrad, and I have to see if I can hunt down the people who are trying to plot to take out Radomir. Radomir? Is that his name? That's his name. Pretty sure. Oh, that one of the characters. There we go. So who all is Dijkstra and remember who the other people were? And see the other people. Oh, Radovid, whatever. Radomir. I was kind of close. The people that are trying to take out Radovid, we have to go. I have to see if I can figure out where they are. Oh, the other guy, Thalen. Oh, that was the okay. That's who the guy was. Sure. Alright, so we have to go see if we can hunt down them. That's one thing that I want to do. And I also need to... see if I can find some of the other recipe things that are still on here. I probably won't do that stuff on camera. Just because I'm not that concerned about doing it on camera. Okay. Let's travel to here. I'm going to go ahead and go do some of these exploration things that I want to do off camera here, and I will see you all next time when we will pick up going to get the baby for the the weird dude. Do that ugly baby quest, and we will progress from there. So I will see you all next time. Take it easy. Have a good day. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Bye-bye, folks.